the ultimate guide to pet-friendly accommodations. Pet travelers, I need you to stop scrolling right now because what I'm about to share will save you hundreds of dollars and countless headaches on your next vacation. After being burned by misleading pet-friendly listings multiple times, I decided to systematically test the entire pet rental experience from start to finish. Over the past year, I've stayed at 5 different types of pet accommodations, documenting everything from the booking process to checkout. I'll show you exactly which rental platforms have the most accurate pet information, the hidden fees most travelers miss, and the simple phrases you can use during booking that will instantly reveal whether a property is truly pet welcoming or just pet tolerant. The search and booking process. Ever wondered why that pet-friendly cabin you booked suddenly hit you with a $300 pet fee at checkout? You're not alone. After my frustrating experience with unexpected pet charges, I decided to investigate what's really happening behind the scenes of pet-friendly vacation rentals. My journey started with Max, my golden retriever, as we searched for accommodations across Airbnb, VRBO, and Expedia. What I found was eye-opening. The term pet-friendly often comes with an asterisk that most booking sites don't make obvious until you're about to pay. Let me show you what happened in real time. Here's a screenshot from my Airbnb search last month. See how this mountain cabin proudly displays pets allowed in the amenities section? But watch what happens when I click through to book. Suddenly, there's a $35 per night pet fee plus a $150 pet cleaning charge that wasn't mentioned anywhere in the main listing. That's an extra $395 for a week-long stay. This isn't just an isolated incident. I tracked 50 properties across multiple platforms, and the results were shocking. Over 70% of listings marked as pet-friendly had significant restrictions or fees buried in the fine print. Some wouldn't accept certain breeds, others limited pets to under 25 pounds, and many had additional charges that only appeared at checkout. But there's good news. After testing multiple platforms, I discovered that one consistently offered the most transparent pet policies. Surprisingly, it wasn't one of the industry giants. It was actually Booking.com, where pet fees were clearly displayed up front on most listings. Here's something else most travelers don't know. Many hosts actually prefer pet owners as guests, even if they don't advertise it. According to property management statistics, responsible pet owners are significantly more likely to follow house rules, clean thoroughly, and cause less party-related damage than guests without pets. It's the irresponsible few that have created the high fees and restrictions for everyone else. Now let me share the exact search strategy that will save you time and money. When using Airbnb, don't just click the Pets Allowed filter. Instead, use the little-known keyword search trick. Type no pet fee or pets stay free in the search bar along with your destination. This reveals hosts who truly welcome your furry friends without seeing them as an extra revenue source. Before you book anywhere, always ask these 5 essential questions. Are there any additional pet fees not listed in the main description? Are there weight or breed restrictions? Is the yard fully fenced as shown in photos? This question saved me $175 on my beach house rental when I discovered the fenced yard had gaps my dog could easily escape through. Are there specific areas of the property where pets aren't allowed? Have you hosted pets similar to mine before? Watch how different hosts respond to the same question. I messaged 3 different properties asking if my 65-pound golden retriever would be welcome. The first host replied with a detailed, enthusiastic response about how they love dogs and even keep treats on hand. The second added 3 new restrictions not mentioned in the listing. The third didn't respond for days. Can you guess which one provided the best experience? Preparing for success. That enthusiastic host response is a great sign, but even the most pet-friendly rental can become a nightmare without proper preparation. Remember my first trip with Max? I packed his food, toys, and leash, then spent our entire first vacation day managing a panicked dog who refused to settle down in our rental. The difference between that disaster and our most recent smooth stay? A comprehensive pre-trip checklist that most pet owners completely overlook. After After booking our mountain cabin getaway, I realized preparation wasn't just about packing Max's essentials. 2 days before we were set to leave, panic set in when I realized I had no plan for helping him adjust to a strange environment. There I was, scrolling through pet travel forums at midnight, desperately trying to figure out how to avoid another anxiety-filled trip. Let me walk you through the complete checklist I've developed over 5 different rental stays. Beyond the obvious food and leash, you'll need furniture protectors. Pack blankets and sheets to cover rental furniture, and bring extra towels for muddy paw emergencies. Don't forget cleaning supplies for accidents, portable food and water bowls, and this was a game changer, your pet's familiar bed or crate to create an instant comfort zone. Here's something most travelers don't consider: documentation. Create a simple folder with more than just vaccination records. I keep copies of Max's vet records, photos of him in case he gets lost, and detailed notes of our conversations with property owners about pet policies. This simple folder saved me from a false damage claim at our 3rd rental when the owner tried to blame a pre-existing carpet stain on Max. Now here's where it gets interesting. Traveling with your pet can actually save you money. Instead of paying kennel fees ranging from $25 to $50 per day, bringing Max along eliminated those costs entirely. On a 10-day vacation, that's up to $500 saved immediately. Plus, I've discovered that some destinations offer special pet traveler discount packages at local attractions. The real breakthrough came with my pet introduction technique. When we arrive at a new rental, I immediately set up Max's safe zone with his bed, toys, and water bowl in a quiet corner. Then I let him explore the space at his own pace while maintaining our normal feeding and walking schedule. This approach reduced his adjustment time from 6 hours of anxious pacing to just 45 minutes of cautious sniffing before settling in. My luggage setup has evolved too. I now use a dedicated pet duffel with compartments for medications, toys, and food, plus a separate emergency kit with plain canned pumpkin, a lifesaver for travel-related digestive issues, extra poop bags, and stain removers. This organization system prevents that frantic middle-of-the-night search for essential items. Different properties work better for different pets too. Those mountain cabins? Perfect for Max's high-energy needs with direct outdoor access. Meanwhile, my friend's anxious Chihuahua did much better in a smaller condo rental with less space to feel overwhelmed by. And for cats, look for rentals with fewer hiding spots where they could get stuck or lost. The stay experience. Navigating daily life and unexpected challenges. Finding the perfect vacation property is just step 1. The real adventure begins when you and your furry friend actually arrive. I learned this lesson the hard way when I returned from a hike to find my Airbnb host standing in the living room while Max was alone in the rental. Talk about a heart-stopping moment. That unexpected encounter taught me that even the most meticulously planned pet vacations need an emergency strategy. Despite researching thoroughly before booking my 5 different rental properties, each stay presented unique challenges I never saw coming. Take the beach house that advertised a fully fenced backyard in the listing. Sounds perfect, right? Except when we arrived, that fence had gaps wide enough for Max to squeeze through, which he promptly attempted within the first hour of our stay. Or the mountain cabin, where we had an unexpected midnight visitor in the form of a raccoon that sent Max into a barking frenzy and nearly got us a noise complaint. These situations taught me to develop a systematic approach to handling the unexpected. Now I conduct a thorough property safety sweep immediately upon arrival. I check fence integrity, identify potential escape routes, and look for hazards like toxic plants or small spaces where pets could get stuck. This 15-minute investment has prevented countless problems during later stays. My daily routine now includes morning and evening safety checks that have become second nature. Each morning, I walk the property perimeter to ensure nothing changed overnight. You'd be surprised how often a fence section mysteriously opens or a gate gets left unlatched. In the evenings, I secure all potential exits and remove any items my pet might get into during the night. Some property features that sound amazing in listings actually created serious problems. That spacious deck with mountain views at our 4th rental? It had railing gaps wide enough for a medium-sized dog to slip through, with a 15-foot drop on the other side. The open concept living space in another rental meant zero barriers to keep Max away from the kitchen trash or breakable decorations. For emergencies, I've developed a simple but effective plan. Before arriving at any destination, I map out the nearest 24-hour veterinary clinic and save the contact in my phone. This preparation paid off when Max had an allergic reaction at 11 p.m. in a remote cabin in the Smoky Mountains. Using the Rover app, I quickly found emergency vet services just 20 minutes away, a connection I wouldn't have known about otherwise. Speaking of the Smoky Mountains, it unexpectedly topped my list as the most pet-friendly destination among all 5 locations we tested. With numerous walking trails, outdoor dining options, and genuinely pet-welcoming attitudes throughout the region, it beat out even destinations that market themselves specifically to pet owners. To protect myself from false damage claims, I've developed a simple documentation system that takes just 10 minutes upon arrival and departure. I take date-stamped photos of every room, paying special attention to floors, furniture, and outdoor areas. This habit saved me when a host tried to claim Max had damaged a deck that was already splintering when we arrived. After going on this journey with my dog Max through 5 different vacation rentals, I can tell you one thing: preparation makes all the difference. Our travels have shown that with the right approach, pet-friendly vacations transform from potential headaches into incredible bonding experiences. The data backs this up too. Travelers who properly prepare and communicate their needs consistently report better experiences. They avoid those common pitfalls we've discussed and ensure their furry friends stay comfortable throughout the trip. Here's something rental owners don't want you to know. 7 out of 10 pet parents are more likely to travel if their pets are welcome. That's why many properties are secretly hoping you'll bring your 4-legged friend, especially during off-season periods when bookings are slower. If you found this helpful, grab my free pet travel checklist using the link below. It compiles everything I've learned testing properties across the country. Remember, a truly pet-friendly vacation isn't just about finding a place that allows pets. It's about creating an experience where both of you can fully enjoy your adventure together.